A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of love. I don't know if I'll make it home. I don't know, not like I care. All I know.
So have you ever wondered if budget-friendly beauty buys can truly deliver quality? So have I. So I recently discovered, well, I actually rediscovered LA Girl's makeup and cosmetics. So I purchased a few eyeshadow palettes at my local CVS. Now, what I would like to do is take you through my show and tell experience and share my first impressions of these palettes, the packaging, the color variety, and the texture. So get ready to find out if these affordable gems can compete with high-end brands. So first up here is the LA Girl Pro Mastery Palette. Now, this was $15.99 at CVS, but I used rewards that I accumulated from my Care Pass that saved me a few dollars, but the full price before the discount was $15.99. Now, if you are someone familiar with CVS, you will know what I'm referring to when I talk about Care Pass. You can save a bundle. Now, I have to confess that I am drawn to unique and really pretty packaging. Now, this palette is really well packaged in a nice, sturdy, sleek, compact case. Now, personally, I think this is a must-have in any makeup collection. Now, this palette actually has 16 colors and they are listed on the back here. Now, the inclusion of this mirror really adds to the convenience that is going to allow for those easy touch-ups, especially if you're someone that's always on the go. Now, whether you are a makeup enthusiast or a professional artist, I think this LA Girl Pro Mastery Eyeshadow Palette with its neutral multi-matte selection is a game changer. It's going to be indispensable for a tool for creating an array of stunning eye looks. So now, in my opinion, LA Girl eyeshadow palettes really do offer a pretty wide range of earthy hues, now including browns, tans, and brick shades that are complemented by that unique matte soft glitter finish. Now, these colors are incredibly versatile and they allow for that creation to understated natural looks that are perfect for daytime wear. Now, this same palette here can also be transitioned into a more dramatic look for the evening, making these palettes a must-have for anyone looking to create a variety of styles from a single product. Now, next up from LA Girl is this Keep It Playful 9-color eyeshadow palette for $6.99. Now, these are soft matte, shimmer, and foil shadows. So some of the features are you're going to have 9 colors here: soft mattes, smooth shimmers, and intense foils. Now even the packaging is a color-coordinated metallic magnetic case. So now, what are the benefits of this little beauty? Well, they're easy to blend shadows and they are travel size friendly. So pretty much everything has its pros and cons, and these are just a few, guys, that I was able to pull from various sites that carry this particular palette from LA Girl. So some of the things people did like for the pros were that it's easy to blend, it's good matte shades, has good pigment, super pretty colors, and they really blend well. Now, some of the things or the cons that people didn't like was that the shimmer shades seem to lack a little bit of shine on the eyelid. They can be too powdery, and they say that the glitter has fallout. Now, some of the best uses for this palette are for beginners. They're good for everyday looks. They have nice pops of color, and it gives some simple, basic looks. So if you are a fan of earthy, bronzy colors, then you're going to love this palette, because actually this palette was one of my favorites. Now, next up, guys, here we have the Get Feverish eyeshadow palette for $7.99. Now, here we have 12 buildable shades that are, again, perfect with its neutral colors to suit any makeup style. Now, again, some of the features here have a more matte and satin finish, and the texture is a bit more soft and silky. Now, this is another case that is also travel friendly, and it's very compact. And again, I absolutely love that these palettes are in a sleek travel size case with a sizable mirror for touch-ups. Now, here we have Glitterholic, a glitter topper, which is $5.99. Now, I love a good glitter shadow. Now, this LA Girl Glitterholic glitter topic can be worn alone, and it can be worn on top of eyeshadow to really add that instant dose of glam. Now, you do not need any adhesive for this look. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons here again, folks. So some of the things that the people did like was that the glitter does not fall off. It's non-greasy and it's not sticky. It's also very bright, and it's a good price for value and for your money. Now, it's also easy to apply. Now, some of the things people didn't like, the cons, it can be slightly clumpy. It can be a little too dry. It can be a little too stiff, and it can crease on the eyelids. But some of the best uses, it can be used over eyeshadow, it can be used over lipstick, and you can actually wear it alone or on top of your eyeshadow. And it also it can be worn every day. Now, this also comes in 3 other colors, and the other colors are hologram, which is kind of a silver platinum. Then there's electrified glitter, the one that I have here, twinkle twinkle, kind of a darker silver diamond effect, and frenzy, which is a bright glitzy purplish. And I love purple, but I couldn't find that. Now, next up here, guys, was an accidental purchase from LA Girl. I accidentally picked up what I thought was an eyeshadow, but it was really a blush. Now, I have on many occasions used blush for eyeshadow, so there wasn't a big loss here for me. Now, this is from the Just Blushing collection. Now, this is in the color Radiant, and it's kind of rosy and has a slight glitter to highlight effect that really adds a natural look and a natural finish to highlight and enhance the cheeks. Now, the colors that I have shown here from LA Girl, guys, they are my favorites that I go to when I want that natural earthy look. Now, even though my larger palette sets have quite a large selection of color options, I sometimes just want to keep my shadows and blushes that I use for my neutral or earth look or earthy tones separate from my brighter or more dramatic colors. Now, these next palettes are multicolored perfection, but for me, they are better suited for when I'm looking to add those brighter pops of color, or if I'm looking to really enhance an evening look. Now, I tend to go more neutral during the daytime or just depending on the occasion. Now, I have had these palettes here for about 3 to 4 months, and I purchased them from TJ Maxx. Now, I'm a big fan of the BB brand in clothing and makeup. Now, as I stated before, I am a big fan of packaging, and these are beautiful, not to mention budget friendly. Now, how pretty is this box, guys? I love how it flips open, and the first one here, it has 63 colors from BB's Wildflower Dreams Vault collections, and it was $14.99. That's a steal. Now look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, if you're a newbie, when it comes to applying eyeshadow, there is a guide when you open up this box. It's on the inside of the lid. Now, it gives you 4 looks with what shadows to apply and the placement of each. And once again, guys, on the back, it's just product information and the color placement that's actually inside of the box. And last on the list here, guys, is another BB's Eye Obsession collection for $12.99. Again, this is also from TJ Maxx. Now, it has the same beautiful feminine packaging, and I love it. It has 96 colors. Both of these sets were money well spent. Now, I know that sometimes TJ Maxx inventory, guys, can differ based on what part of the country you're in. I'm on the East Coast. Now, I did check the BB site, and I didn't see anything, but I would say continue checking, and also continue to check at your local TJ Maxx and the BB website to see if these palettes come back in stock. So the truth is, guys, for me, these drugstore brands, discount stores, and outlets that carry these cosmetics that are not the top name brands to me are just as good as the high end, if not better. Now listen, I mean, really, in these times, economically, I think that right now we are all trying to budget while still getting the most for our money. Now, places like CVS, again, guys, seems to be nationwide, and they have a great rewards program, and I save a ton of money, especially when it comes to my cosmetics. I love cosmetics, and I will always look for a bargain as long as the quality is not compromised. So I want to thank you again for taking time to watch. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next one.
A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, for sure. Funny how you